Good morning, class 8. So today's first chapter is in SST, the constitution and the need for laws. Now the main thing is that before knowing the chapter, let's know about little bit about the example related to this chapter. First of all, let me tell you that in your family there are many people. Now, who is the head of your family? Maybe your father, so, or your grandfather. So now what will happen if you are having a rule in your house that you have to take your food at 12 p.m. in the afternoon, then you have to go to sleep at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then you can't stay outside after 7 o'clock at night or at evening. So these are what? These are some rules and which you have to follow. If you will be following these rules, then everything will be in order. Correct? So, like that, this nation or this country or the states and even our locality also has some rules that every citizen has to follow. Not only the citizen, but the government has to follow those rules so that they don't misuse the powers. That is why the constitution has been made. So what is a constitution? Constitution is nothing but a set of rules, laws and principles according to which a country is governed. Means how a country will work, that depends on the rules, laws and principles. Who used to make these rules? Who had made this constitution? So let me tell you, this constitution has been framed by our Constitution Assembly. Okay, this has been framed by our Constitution Assembly, and the leader who helped to make this constitution is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Means Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Bhim Rao Ramji Ambedkar. So he had helped, and or I should say he is the architect of the constitution. The rules and laws are specially created to suit the needs of the people of that country. So how do you know which rule has to be made? You have to think about all the common people of your country. Then only you can make the rules. People belonging to different ethnic groups, language groups, religions and culture make up a nation. Means we all know India is an incredible nation. Why? Because here we all live in a diverse formation, in a diversification mode. Different types of people are there, different caste are living here, different status peoples are there, different race, different creed, color, every type of people are present in India. So still, having diverse culture, diverse religion, diverse tradition, we still stay together in an unification mode. Therefore, it is absolutely essential to have rules. Now, some would say that I would be following Ganpati Puja, I would be observing Ganpati Puja for 10 days. Some would be telling I would be observing Ganpati Puja for 5 days. So, if we are not going to follow particular time or particular schedules, then there will be again a problem, because some will be following 5 days, some will be following 10 days, and again there will be a mess going on outside. So to stop this mess, to stop this problem, you need, or we all need to have to follow some rules. If it has been told that Ganpati Puja has to be followed for 10 days, bas 10 days, not 20, not 5, nothing. It's 10 means 10. So that is the reason all the school used to get holidays for 10 days. Think about, suppose for 10 days. They used to get holidays for only 10 days. So only for 10 days. Therefore, it is absolutely essential to have rules that will form a relationship, a unified relationship, and also continue to be unique in every group. Now, the constitution that I told you, it is not been formed by you or me, it is been formed by different organs. So, the constitution also deals with the composition of the government. Now, this government is made, this government has been made by the help of constitution. The constitution has to be followed by everyone. Okay, so the different organs which are formed by the constitution are legislature, executive, and judiciary. Now, why they have formed this? So that the powers could be divided and there would be no problem to function these powers. At the same time, the constitution also specifies a system of checks and balances whereby state cannot act unlawfully. Okay, so constitution has to go through all the needs of the people. They have to check, means constitution can't do that, but people will follow all those rules, and then they will again frame some other draft. If they have to make any amendments, they would do, and then the state would follow that. A constitution is essential as it denotes the nature of a political system a country has. That is, whether it has a democratic system of governance, a monarchical one, or some other system. So, a constitution is really very important, okay, for a country, whether you are having a democratic system or a monarchical system. Monarchy means king. For example, the Indian constitution declares that India is a secular democratic republic. That means India is having non-religious. Democratic means where people rule the country, and republic means obviously where people is the real supreme part of the country. Nepal was ruled by a monarchy for several centuries. After massive protests, means after massive fights, revolts by the people of Nepal, they got democracy in 1990. But the constitution of Nepal continued to acknowledge the power of the monarchy. They got democracy, still they acknowledge the power of the king. In April 2008, elections were held in Nepal and the Communist Party of Nepal came to power. In May 2008, the monarchy, means the king, was abolished. Abolished means removed. The king was removed and Nepal was declared as a federal democratic republic. Federal means ruled by a single party, a single group. Democratic means we all know where the people rule the country, and republic means where people are the supreme. So that becomes a single party, makes Nepal democratic. The overthrow of the monarchy necessitated writing a new constitution for the democracy of Nepal, which now included in it the aspirations and hopes of the common people of Nepal and reflected its new identity as a democracy. So, as soon as Nepal got democracy, they have to make or write a new constitution which would be giving the common people of Nepal some hope, some aspiration, and they could also find a new life in it. Okay, so this is what I have done up to here. Next day I will carry on with the Indian constitution.